Let's doodle a DIY pencil case. For this challenge, we'll need our pencil case challenge card, 13 strands of filament, our 3D pen, and a doodle pad. While the front of the card features all the handy assembly steps, let's start by flipping the card over to see all the different pieces that we'll need to doodle for this challenge. Note that you'll need to doodle part A, B, C, and E twice, part F 4 times, and part D 6 times. Placing a doodle pad on top of the stencil makes it easier to doodle the same parts multiple times. We decided to start with part A, but you can really start anywhere. Take your pen and color of choice and begin to cover all of the pieces in filament. You can go over each section multiple times to add additional structure to your pen case. You can also alternate the direction that you move the pen back and forth to create a design or pattern that reflects your style. Repeat this process until you've doodled all of the required pieces. Group all the alike pieces and let's get ready to start assembling. Start by grabbing both A pieces and connecting them using a line of fresh filament so that you have a long rectangle. This will be the base of your pencil case. Next, grab 3 of the D pieces you doodled earlier. Connect them using the same technique you did for the base. When you're done, you'll have completed the front wall of your case. Now let's construct the back wall. Sandwich one of the D pieces in between the 2 E pieces to form another long rectangle. Note that the E pieces have an indent on them, and that those indents need to run along the top of the long rectangle once assembled. Get the large rectangle base you assembled earlier and attach the 2 remaining D pieces to either end so that they stand at a 90-degree angle and form the side walls of your case. We went ahead and switched out the color to use in the seams for a creative twist. Then do the same for the front and back walls. Using a line of filament, connect the front and the back walls to the base piece and the side walls. Note that the back wall of your case has the notches in it. Those notches need to be facing up for a step that we'll get into later. Let's set the bottom of the case aside and grab the 2 C pieces we doodled earlier. Connect the 2 C pieces to form a long piece that is thick in the center and tapers off at the ends. We'll call this piece the lip of the case, to be used in a later step. Next, grab both B pieces and connect them together. Make sure both notches are facing in the same direction. This will form the top of the case, and the notches will go in the back. Now it's time to connect the top of the case, part B, to the lip, part C. You'll want to bend and hold these 2 pieces at a 90-degree angle until they are cooled and stand up on their own. We didn't doodle 4 hooks part F earlier, so we're going back to do those now. Using a doodle pad makes this step quick and easy. Once cooled, pop them off the doodle pad. Pick up the base of the case with the notches in the back. Add a dab of plastic to each notch and then place and hold one of the rings in the space until it cools and stands up on its own. Now pick up the lid with the notches in the back. Repeat the same technique as before to attach the remaining 2 circle loops in the spaces. To attach the lid to the box, slide a strand of hard plastic through the 4 rings as shown. If the ring holes are too small, use the tip of your 3D pen while hot to make them large enough for the strand of filament to slide through easily. Once the plastic is through all the rings, add and shape a circular blob of plastic over one tip of the strand of filament. Then pull that strand with the blob on the end until it sits close to the outer ring. Next, snip off the other side of the strand near the other outermost ring, and add and anchor a plastic blob on that side as well. The final step is to decorate your pencil case to match your personal style. In our case, we continued to outline all of the edges of the case in the same accent color we used to construct the doodled pieces. But feel free to make this step yours. Thanks for watching our pencil case tutorial. Be sure to share your creation with us and check out the other Maker Card Challenge projects on our YouTube channel.